What's up, everyone? Tonight we are breaking mixer break number 26. This is going to be 1 box of Prizm Deca, 2 boxes of Cosmic Chrome, 2 boxes of 2024 Phoenix, and then 1 2024 Illusions. For the teams here, we have Jack with the Cardinals, Jay on the Falcons, Ravens for Adam, Bills for Paul, Jeremy on the Panthers, Jay on the Bears, Paul with the Bengals, Browns for JB, Cowboys for Brian, Broncos for Jay, Lions for Brian, Packers for Kyle, Adam with the Texans, Jeremy on the Colts, Jay with Jags and Chiefs. We have Paul with the Raiders, Scott on the Chargers. We got Paul on the Rams, Adam Dolphins, Jeremy on the Vikings, Jimmy for the Patriots, Warren on the Saints, Steve Giants, Jets for Jeremy, Eagles for James, Steelers for JB, Niners for Chris, Seahawks for Huddy, Bucks for Amity, Titans for Adam, and then Shaker on the Commanders. There we go. We're going to start ripping. Let's go with Illusions first. Good luck, everyone. I'm going to save the Prizm Deca for last, for sure. We'll do Cosmic next, Phoenix, and then Prizm Deca. Empty box. See if I remember correctly. I think it should be 3 base, and then sometimes number, and then the back one should be the hit of the pack. So we got ETN, Diggs, Metcalf. There's a Roger Staubach. On the back, there's a Josh Jacobs at a 299. The Staubach's at a 249. I'll just put the hits here, and I'll put the base like over here.
You use the sheet.
Oh, what's up?
You use the sheet.
Yeah. We got Laporta, Braylon Allen, CD Lamb. We have a DeAndre Hopkins to 399 for the Titans. And then a Jared Goff on the Game Magicians. Kelsey, Jaden Daniels on the base rookie, Watson. We have a Garrett Wilson out of 399 for the Jets. And then a Brock Purdy Abracadabra on the insert. I'm just going to flip all 4 cards. Makes it a little easier. There's a Jalen Wright out of 99 for the Dolphins. Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence, DeAndre Hopkins, and then a Justin Jefferson Amazing. We have our first hit here. There's Bijan, Jalen Polk, Roger Staubach. Off the back here, Tua on the Abracadabra. And then our first hit is going to be a Xavier Worthy on the Relic for the Chiefs. Nice one there. That's going to go to Jay.
What is that patch?
Yeah, it's kind of a weird patch window on that one. We got Stevenson, Bo Nix base rookie, Chris Godwin. There's a CD Lamb for the Cowboys out of 199. And then another hit here, Instant Impact, going to be a Jonathan Brooks on the Relic for the Panthers. That one's going to Jeremy. Last team mojo there. Should still have all 3 of our autographs left. And there should be one here unless we got an extra patch. So there's Neighbors, Bobby Wagner, A.D. Mitchell. There's a Jared Goff Abracadabra. And then Superlatives for the Chargers at a 99, a John Jefferson auto. That's going to go to Scott. Three packs left in the Illusions box here. We have Evans, Jalen Wright, CJ Stroud out of 25 on the back of Jalen Polk for the Patriots. That one's going to Jimmy. Nice hit there. And then we have a rookie endorsements of Laiatu Latu on the auto out of 199 for the Colts. That's going to be going to Jeremy, another one of those last teams that was left. Those last teams hit. I feel like I say it every time, but it happens a lot. We got Rodgers, Derrick Henry, Tyjae Spears, Josh Allen on the inserts. And who do we got here? Bucky Irving on the patch auto. There we go, at 249. Going to Amity with the Bucks. It's a nice hit there. Take a Bucky auto any day. Then last pack here. McCaffrey, Zeke, Carson Steele. We have a Debo Shining Stars. And then a Lad McConkey out of 299 for the Chargers. Sweet, and then we're going to move into our Cosmic here. This is where some of these big autos can come out of. See some Jaden, Caleb autos, Bo Nix, Drake May. Alright, we got McCardell, Williams, Johnson, and Sumata. McNabb, we have a Jim Kelly on the launch into orbits. Michael Pratt, Star Command, and then Cody Barton, or Graham Barton, sorry. Winslow, Johnson, Everett, and Ricky Pearsall. We have our first Nucleus here, Dante Hall. Nucleus is going to be a rookie. Davis for the Jets. Isaiah Davis. That one's going to be going to Jeremy, one of the last teams again. Keeps hitting. Mike Singletary and Malik Neighbors. Favre, Johnson, we have a purple here. It's going to be Braswell for the Bucks out of 150. Going to Amity and a Dallas Turner. Devin Hester, Smith, Kurt Warner on the Galaxy Greats, and then Blake Corum. Peyton Manning, Jason Taylor, Eli Manning, and then Dorless. Moss, we have an orange here. I'm going to save that for the end of this pack at least. McNabb, Star Command, Luke McCaffrey. We have an orange here. Looks like for the Broncos at 25. Ooh, John Elway out of the 25. Wow. That is sick. Who's got the Broncos? Let's go to Jay on the on-card auto. That is sweet. 12 of 25 color match. Nice hit there. Congrats, Jay. See, a nice little surprise hit. Take that any day. We got T.O. There's a Michael Vick to 99 on the Star Command for the Falcons. John Elway launched into orbit, and then Devin Leary. Dan Fouts, Matthews, Gronk on the Galaxy Greats, and then Xavier Legette. Falk, MJD, Sims, and Estime. Ed McCaffrey, Drew Bledsoe. There's a star clusters of Drake May and Tom Brady. And Laiatu Latu. You got Staubach, Molds, Suggs, and Jalen Wright. Dante Culpepper, LT, Tom Brady Star Command, and then another Isaiah Davis. Brown, Sproles. We have a black refractor here. Ooh, that should be out of 10. I'm going to save that one too. Wilson. Doug Williams. There's a Bo Nix launched into orbits. Walter Payton Galaxy Greats, and then Smith. Manley, Breeze, Watts, Vidal. Atwater, Aikman, Chad Johnson, Galaxy Greats, and then Brock Bowers. Bryce Young, Michael Vick. We have a Brock Bowers refractor, and Xavier Worthy. And last pack of this box, then we'll do that. Reveal that black refractor. Amendola, Chabert, Warren Moon, and Morgan. And then our black refractor. It's a rookie. Ooh, is that Ladd? There we go. Ladd out of 10. That is solid for the Chargers.
Wow.
Going to Scott. That's a nice one. Sweet hit there. Congrats, Scotts. I'll put the Elway and the McConkey up on stands here. Yeah. Nice, thank you. That was a great box of Cosmic. All right, box number 2. There's an empty box. Jerry Rice, AP, Jamal Charles, and Gray. Okoye, we have a Nucleus. It's going to be Devin Hester for the Bears. That one's going to Jay. A Troy Aikman on the Galaxy Greats. Ben Sinatz. Warren Moon, Jason Witten. We have a purple refractor. It's going to be a Jamal Charles to 150 for the Chiefs, going to Jay. And Jordan. Davis, Todd Heap. We have a star clusters of Brooks, Benson, and Corum. Troy Franklin. Boomer, Ozzie Newsome, Earl Campbell, Jenkins. McCardell. Ooh, what do we have here? Cosplay. I think that might be like a short print insert. We'll save that for a second here. Drake May, Star Command, Jonathan Brooks. Cosplay. I haven't seen this one before. We have for the Colts here. That's pretty sick. That's a cool insert. I was gonna go to going to Jeremy, one of those last 3 teams sitting up there. That's a cool card. I haven't checked on that one, but I feel like that should be a short print because I haven't seen that fold before. Oh, what's up, Michael? How you doing? Ricky Williams, Johnson, Bo Nix on the launch into orbit. McNabb, Winslow, T.O., Galaxy Greats, and then Edgerrin Cooper. Chris Johnson, Jim Everett, Dante Hall, Jalen Polk. Brett Favre, Brian Westbrook. There's a Dan Marino. Ooh, that one's Smith on the back there. Look how messed up that one got in the factory. I mean, the worst card I've seen come out of a box.
Oh my goodness.
It's like bubbled. Dan Marino, Starkman on the back too. Just showing that just so whoever has Dolphins sees that for Adam. I don't know how that happens. Johnson, Hester, Smith, Murphy, yeah. Manning, Taylor, Don Beebe on the Galaxy Greats, Keon Coleman. Eli, Moss, there's a green here. Going to be a Bryce Young to 75 going to the Panthers. That's going to be Jeremy again. And Jatavion Sanders. T.O., Caleb Williams launched into orbit. Star clusters of Bo Nix and John Elway. And then Drake May. Dan Fouts, Matthews, Falk, and Wilson. MJD, Sims, Jaden Daniels on the Star Command. Oh no, that one got damaged too. has that same damage on the card. Man, why's that got to be on the Jaden rookie? Well, whoever has Washington Shaker, sorry about the Jaden rookie, but it has some damage on it too. Got Ed McCaffrey, Staubach, Drake May on the refractor, Roman Wilson. Molds, Suggs, Devin Hester, Galaxy Greats, and Lobby. 2 packs left on this one. Culpepper, LT, Brown, and Rattler. And last pack of Cosmic. Got Sproles, Bryce Young launched into orbit, Peyton Manning Galaxy Greats, and Marvin Harrison Jr. Sweet. So we're going to move on to Phoenix now. Empty box there. I think we got one of our hits right off the bat here. Chris Jones, Trayvon Walker from the back, Jared Verse. We have a Nico Collins. Should be numbered out of 299 for the Texans. And our first hit for the Giants, Malik Neighbors to 225 on the patch. Not bad there. That one's going to go to Steve. Nice hit there. Burrow, Montgomery, Micah Parsons, Brock Bowers, and Leggett. Keenan Allen, Drake London, Jalen Waddle. We have a wave of Jacoby Brissett, Jonah Ellis on the back there. This is not numbered, these are just short printed. Danielle Hunter, Herbert, Stevenson as a filler here. We have a Contours Tyreek and a Jordan Jefferson for the Jags, numbered to 25. That's going to go to Jay. Devonta Smith, Tyjae Spears. I think we have another hit here. We'll go from the back here. Brock Bowers. Oh man, this one's damaged too. It's got a roller mark on the side. There's a Levante David green. This one's out of 199, going to the Bucks. And then for the Panthers out of 99, going to be a Jatavion Sanders auto. Going to, guess who? Jeremy again. Those last 3 teams are hitting like all the cards right now. Singleton, Pickens, Levante David. There's Ladd McConkey on the rookie rising, and a Drake May. 2 nice waves there. Both not numbered, but still SPs. Olave, Mixon, Hufanga. We have for the Bucks here, gonna be Levante David green again. We just got the same card, didn't we? At a 199, there's a Javon Baker on the back. It's the same card. That's kind of funny. Got D-Hop, Khalil Mack, Montez Sweat as a filler, Brendan Rice, and an AJ Barner on the back out of 299.
What did you say about these ones? These ones aren't numbered, but they are.
They're like a little bit better than silver, pretty much. Like you normally get a couple per box. Greenlaw, Stephon Diggs. We're gonna save the hit real quick. We have a Hufanga on the Phoenix parallel. AD Mitchell. The Hufanga is gonna be out of 399. Going to Chris with the Niners. And then our hit is going to be for the Panthers again. Wow, out of 99. Oh, sick patch on that one.
Wow.
Jonathan Brooks. It's going to go to Jeremy on the Panthers again.
It's another tradition.
A nice hit there. Got 3 packs left. Baker, Slayton, Zach Moss. There's a Malik Neighbors Contours and Lassiter. Jefferson, Johnson, Collins. We have a Derek Stingley, purple. There's a Chop Robinson on the back. Stingley's going to be out of 249. That one's going to the Texans. That's going to be Adam. And last pack here. Amari Cooper, Gus Edwards, Geno Stone on the silver. There's an insert. Treasured tandems of Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown. That's a cool insert. And then a Jaden Hicks out of 399 for the Chiefs going to Jay. All right, box number 2 of Phoenix. Then we got that Deca waiting. You're calling it still? That Deca has a JJ? I mean, there's been like no Vikings so far. I feel like they're due to hit. Empty box. Okay, we got Micah Parsons, Joey Bosa, Christian Watson on the purple, Javon Bullard. The Watson's going to be out of 249. Going to Kyle with the Packers. And I think this is going to be our memorabilia again. For the Jags, Brian Thomas Jr. to 225. Nice hit there for Jay, the Jaguars. Spears, David, Debo. There's a Marvin Harrison Jr. on the contours. Malachi Corley, wave. This one's out of 25 on the Marvin Harrison Jr. I guess that's the greener Prizm. That's going to be going to Jack. Nice hit there, out of 25. Quay Walker, TJ Watt, Kirk Cousins, Devontae Adams, wave, and then Byron Murphy, refractor. Stevenson, Saquon, Ed Oliver, as an insert, Stroud and Nico Collins, treasured tandems, and a Ladd McConkey parallel out of 399. Going to Scott with the Chargers. Some solid numbers so far in this box. McKinney, Bijan. I think we have another hit here. There's Amon-Ra and AJ Barner. The Amon-Ra is going to be numbered out of 199 for the Lions. It's going to be going to Brian.
Yes.
And for the Texans, out of 199, we have a Derek Stingley on the auto. That's going to be going to Adam. It's a nice that auto there. Nick Bosa, Kelsey, Jahmyr Gibbs. We have a Laiatu Latu contours wave, and then Keelan Robinson. Dobbs, Lockett, Christian Watson. There's a Darius Slayton and Byron Murphy on the back there. Out of 199. Going to the Giants, it's going to be Steve. Logan Wilson, Quincy Williams, Metcalf, Filler, CJ Stroud contours, and then a rookie Xavier Worthy on the back there out of 249. Going to the Chiefs again, going to be Jay. Hufanga, AR, got another hit here. Christian Kirk, Marshawn Nealon. The Kirk's going to be out of 399 for the Jags, going to Jay. And then for the Colts, going to be out of 299 on the patch auto, going to Jeremy again. He is cleaning house right now. Here we go.
Jeremy show.
3 packs left, and then we're moving on to Deca. Montez Sweat, Diggs, Pacheco, Joe Milton, Edger and Cooper. Zach Moss, Nico Collins, Christian Kirk. We have a purple of George Pickens and Ryan Flournoy on the back. Pickens is going to be out of 50. Going to the Steelers, it's going to be JB. Last pack of the box. Trayvon Walker, Stevenson, Quay Walker on the silver. That's a filler. Isaac Garento, rookie rising. And there we go. There's a JJ numbered. This is going to be out of 299 going to the Vikings. Nice hit there, Jeremy. You got a JJ. I know he was hoping for Deca. We'll see. Last box of the break. Good luck, everyone. All right, empty box. Make sure we got 5 and 5. Yep, 10 packs. Alright, see, we got an orange first. Stevenson, Godwin, Wilson, Henry, Diggs. We have a Lamar on the inserts. Jack Campbell, Trent Green, and Brett Favre. And then our orange is going to be for the Dolphins, Zach Thomas. Let's see, who's got the Dolphins? That one's going to Adam out of 49. Charbonnet, Breeze, Quinion Mitchell, Watson, James Cook, Emmitt Smith. Oh, there's our first auto that snuck up on me. Jacorian Bennett for the Raiders. That's going to be going to Paul for our first auto.
Let's go, Paul.
Save the number. There's Mahomes, Jaden Reed. Then our red for the Lions is going to be a Andre Ware. It's going to Brian out of 199. We got something flipped around in here, I think. Debo, Milton, Bucky Irving, Buda Baker, Munoz. We have a redemption. Okay. We'll save that for the end of the break. Manning, we have a purple for the Dolphins again. Raheem Mostert's going to Adam again. Kalen Bullock and Stafford. The Mostert's going to be numbered out of 99. We'll save that redemption.
I like the Deca look.
Yeah, they look nice. Young, Harris, AP, Bruce Smith, McCaffrey, Muhammad. There's a blue. Bosa, Latu, and Tyreek. Nah, it's insert. For the Bills on the blue, we have an Andre Reed. It's going to be going to Paul out of 149. Nice color match there. Aaron Jones, Geno Smith, Carr, Cousins, Josh Allen, Novacek. We have a silver of Bo Jackson, Ricky Williams, Pacheco, and Christian Watson. Pollard, Arlington, McCaffrey, Jatavion Sanders, Trey McBride, Jermaine Burton, Michael Mayer, Cade Stover, and ETN. And for the Raiders, going to be a Jacoby Myers red. Going to Paul again out of 199. Last on print there. Surprised I hit another one for Paul. He just says, Paul's stealing my hits. Got to have a word with him. Hall, Greenlaw, Seymour, Jonathan Brooks, Jalen Thompson, Chad Johnson. We have a silver of Anthony Richardson for the Colts. Bowers, Puka, and Christian Kirk. 3 packs left. Then we got that redemption. David, Allen, Robinson, Tucker, Zeke. We got Gable Stevenson. Michael Penix on the Brilliance Silver. That's a cool one. David Montgomery, Dante Hall. And then our purple is going to be for the Browns. Myles Garrett out of 99. It's going to be going to JB. Fields, Darnold, Chancellor, Amon-Ra, Jesse Bates, Joe Mixon, Khalil Mack, and Adonai Mitchell. That's one more card stuck there. Jamari Thrash, and our blue for the Bears. Bang, there we go. Caleb Williams on the blue.
Oh my gosh.
Going to the Bears. Who's got him? That's we going to Jay. Nice hit there out of 149. That's sick. I am seeing this too. I'm just making sure that's not damage. I'm going to show it anyways, but that might be something with damage. I don't know if you can see it there, but there's like these dots right here and right here on both sides. Making sure you see that. It's like on both sides of his body right there. There's dots either on the card on the surface, or that might be just part of the design. But regardless, sick hit there. Congrats, Jay. And then last pack. D-Hop, A.J. Brown, Clinton Portis, Curtis Samuel, Cortland Sutton, Julius Peppers, Zach Thomas, Chris Jones, and Jair Alexander. And then we have a red for the Rams, going to be Blake Corum out of 199. That one's going to Paul. All right, now it's time to reveal the redemption. Let's see. Prizm Deca, signatures, Prizm Silver, card number 18. Let's see who we got here. Michael Penix, there we go.
Let's go.
Going to the Falcons, also going to Jay. Man, Jay cleaned up at the end there.
Yay.
Nice hit there. I think just the signatures, that should just be just the base, the true rookie auto too. So that's the one you want. Nice. Congrats, Jay. Sweet. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you, Jeremy, for hopping in. Thanks for helping close. We're going to do our recap really quick too.
These are all the ones under 100.
Okay.
And
It's all those numbered stuff too. I'll show those also. We'll do the recap here. We got Andre Reed on the blue, Raheem Mostert, Myles Garrett, Zach Thomas, George Pickens, Marvin Harrison out of 25. That's a nice one. Jefferson, Bryce Young, Jalen Wright, Jalen Polk to 25, Michael Vick, Sanders, Bennett, Gold, Stingley, Brian Thomas, Jonathan Brooks, sick patch on that one. Neighbors, Bucky Irving, John Jefferson, Latu, Brooks, Worthy. We got a couple more over here.
these numbers are going to be.
Sweet. We got some short printed ones. There's Devin Hester Nucleus, Isaiah Davis Nucleus, Penix, McConkey, Brissett, AR, which I believe that should be a short printed. Hurts, AJ Brown, Drake May. There's Christian Kirk, Hicks, Hufanga, Wilson, Hopkins, McConkey, McCarthy, Collins, Barner, McConkey, Jacobs, Worthy, Watson, Stingley, Staubach, Blake Corum, Andre Ware, Jacoby Myers, Amon-Ra, Slayton, 2 Levante Davids. In case you needed more than one there. CeeDee Lamb, Braswell, Charles, and Caleb on the blue. It's a nice one. There's the Penix redemption. Signatures Prizm Silver from Deca. There was the McConkey numbered to 10. It's a sweet one. And then the John Elway out of 25 auto. Nice hit there. All right, that'll do it for the break. Appreciate everyone that hopped in, and we'll see you guys for the next one.